friends, welcome back to another video of CSS. In this video we are going to see how you can create animations in CSS. Now before we start an animation, let me tell you in brief, an animation lets an element gradually change from one style to another. So you can change as many as CSS properties you want and as many times you want. So that's how basically what animation is. Now to use CSS animation you must specify some keyframes for the animation. Now what is keyframes? Well, keyframes are which holds what styles the element and will have at what we will have at certain times. Now when you while creating animation in CSS, you don't require any JavaScript or any other languages. You can just do it by just giving some times, like time frame to it, and then you can just you can code to make look like it like an animation. So before we start here, we will see what are keyframes. Now to get an animation to work, you must bind the animation to an element. Now before binding that animation to an element, let's create our HTML file. So you can see here I have already done it. Now in this I have named the heading as animation. Let me make it a little small, that is h2, and there's our index, that is our CSS file index2. Now before we go, let's go to our index file, and then we are going to create a division element here. So we'll just leave it blank because inside this our animation is going to be. Now inside this division I'm just going to write here like the basic structure of CSS. Using the basic structure of CSS, I'm going to write the width of our animation box, that is 100px, and then again we are going to write height is equal to 100px2. So basically this will create a square, and then we are going to write background color as red, and then we are going to write animation name. What is this animation name? So basically it's in the feature of CSS which is called keyframes. So all these features are of keyframes. So in this animation name I'm going to write here just example. Okay, so let's go ahead and type here animation duration. So this is going to return us how much time longer the animation is going to be. So let's just make it for 4 seconds. Okay, so that looks cool, and then I'm going to end this tag. Now inside this we are going to write here keyframes, and then we are going to write here example. So I guess this will make sense when we are finish our code, and this we are going to write here from. So this is basically our animation logic. So inside this from I'm going to write here background, and then inside this I'm going to write red, and then again we are going to write here 2, and then we are going to write here background color again. Okay, I want to write here background color 2, so we just don't mess up. Okay, so inside this background color I'm going to write here a yellow, and then we are going to finish this. And now let's just end this, and we are going to go to our HTML file to see if this works. So just save this and go to our HTML file. Now inside this HTML file we don't have to do anything, just I have written a heading animation, and let me write a paragraph over here that animation has been done. Okay, so that makes sense. So just save our file, save our CSS file, and then open it with live server. Now when you will see, now you can see here that our animation is done. You can see the animation has over because the animation duration was just 4 seconds. Now if you refresh the page again, you will see the red color changing to yellow. So this basically takes complete 4 seconds. Now this is how you can create a simple animation. Now if you want to make this square rotate here and there on the page, we also have another idea to do that. Now just close this file, get back to our CSS file, and we will do something different in here. So to make something beautiful, what we're gonna do here is just make some couple of changes in here. So just go in the background color, and you have to type here like the position. So we are going to just move that square box which we created, and you have to type here relative so that you can it can move wherever you want. So just go below there and just remove this from and to. So inside this, what we're gonna do is right here 0%. So when my time duration will be in the 0%, it's going to be at it's going to be in red color. So inside this, what we're gonna do is right here left as 0px. So after this, it will make sense what I'm doing here, and again you're going to write here top is equal to 0px. okay, right here 0px, and then just go ahead and move below, and then you're going to write here 25%. okay, no 25%, I guess we have to do it. Okay, let's make it 25%, and inside this again we are going to write here like left. okay, I missed a semicolon over here, right here left, and then inside this write 200px, so it will move towards right, sorry, it will move towards left, and then go ahead top is equal to 0. You can make top also is equals to 0px, or you can make it to 200px, whatever you want. I'm going to make it 0px. Then again just save this file, come below, and then you can write a 50%. Now inside this I'm going to write background color as blue, and then you can type here like left is equal to 200px, and then you can type here top equals to 200px. So that's it. Now for 75%, what we're gonna do is write again background color. Okay, 75%, right here background color, and then we're gonna make it like green, or you can make it aqua, whatever you want, and then inside this write left, and for this we are going to make it 0px. okay, sorry, and then we are going to make your top as like you can make 200px, and then you can just go ahead and write our last, that is our 100%. Now in this we are going to write background color, and inside this we are going to write again red, so it will show as we have written to the neutral, that is our normal position, and then you can write here 0px, and again after this you can write top as like 0px, so it will return to the default position. Now just save this file, go to our HTML file, save this to, open it with live server. Now you can see a couple of nice animation over here, and you can make the box rotate here and there. So this is how you can create animation in CSS without help of JavaScript, jQuery, whatever you do else programming languages. But doing animation in CSS it's quite simple. So make use of the logic and do some pretty animations and show to your friends and impress them. So that's all. So that's all for this video, guys. See you in the next videos.